I'm flying to Japan today. I've got my new shoes on, and Surfshark even sponsored this video. It's all coming together. Hey everyone, it's Scott from SANspotter.com again, and I'm living up to my brand name by kicking off a review of a really fun flight out of San Diego. It's Japan Airlines flight number 65, nonstop, all the way to Narita. And did I mention my new shoes yet? I bet y'all never thought I'd make another video from this airport ever again. However, with the global health crisis going on, my wings have been clipped slightly, and you're going to see me here a lot more often. Chances are pretty good that I'll be traveling more domestic than international for a while. Okay, time to get serious. Leaving the country today, just as this global health crisis is getting serious, is so typical of me. However, thanks to Surfshark, which is an award-winning VPN with loads of great features, I'm fully prepared to bail on this trip at a moment's notice without losing a lot of money. How? Well, let me show you. Let's say that a flight gets canceled on me during this trip. Using Penang to Taipei as an example, no offense AirAsia, I can use Surfshark to find a really good deal on another airline. As you can see here, if I use Surfshark to virtually change my location to Malaysia, and I search for flights using any flight booking website, these are the prices I see. But if I switch my location back to the US and do the same search, these are the prices it shows. Long story short, the fares were 40% less for the same flights when I changed my location. And that is why Surfshark will always have a place on all my devices. Anyway, if you want access to these kinds of deals as well, simply sign up using the link in the description below, using the promo code SCOTT, and you're gonna get 83% off your entire Surfshark subscription. Not only that, you're gonna get 1 full month extra for free. Trust me, it's gonna pay for itself in no time. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact that Japan Airlines has finally moved over to the good side of the San Diego airport? No disrespect to Terminal 2 East, by the way. I still like you, even though you're small, dark, and maybe even a little stinky. Yup, that's pretty much what I expected to see here today. Lots and lots of empty seats here at the gate just before boarding time. If this plays out like I think it's gonna play out, I may be having the most comfortable and spacious long-haul economy experience ever. This poor gate agent. Yeah, we had to get a little aggressive here to stake our place in line. Those of you who have been watching my videos for a while now will know that this is not the first time I've flown Japan Airlines out of San Diego. The difference this time is that the boarding footage extends beyond the business class cabin. Japan Airlines 787-8 economy class seats. Red, incredibly spacious, and a pretty decent looking place to wallow in the fact that this may be my last big international trip for a while. The Japanese aren't known for being tall, so how did it happen that this is probably the most spacious regular economy class seat that I've ever experienced? I don't know, and I don't necessarily care to think about it either. I'm just gonna enjoy the heck out of this. Okay, good news and bad news. Starting with the bad news first, these headphones look basically worthless. But the good news is that you're likely to find a tasty drink on this menu that will take your mind off the headphones. Just when you thought I was done with the good news, bad news stuff, well, it's about a 50% load in here today, and I've got 2 empty seats next to me. Okay. One last bit of good news, bad news, and then I promise I'll stop. Bad news first. I'm in an aisle seat today, and I can't show you any takeoff footage. Good news? Here's some pretty sweet takeoff footage. Since watching someone poking around in an in-flight entertainment system is boring, I want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to my buddy and first-class patron, Mike Huggenberger. He's one of the best Swiss tour guides out there, and it makes me kind of sad that this airplane is headed in the opposite direction. Is there nothing quite like the feeling of retrieving your carry-on bag from the overhead bin right after takeoff so that you can put it on the empty seat next to you? Almost. I also quite like the feeling of not wondering what the person sitting next to me is thinking as I'm filming my snack. Interesting. It seems as if row 21, the row I was in, is the first row to be served by the flight attendant working the back of the meal cart. I didn't even have time to lower my tray table before she turned to me and asked what I wanted. Now, I don't normally enjoy being caught off guard like that, but when there's food involved, I'll gladly make exceptions. I chose the beef and rice option, which sounded really good until I realized that they probably only provide chopsticks in these utensil packages. Now, I'm normally a ninja with chopsticks, but using them to eat rice is not pretty. FYI, conflicted is officially defined as having or showing confused and mutually inconsistent feelings. However, having ice cream in your hands and not being able to eat it is a far better definition, I think. Don't you hate the feeling of thinking that the flight is going by really fast, only to realize that you've hardly made any progress so far? Because I can't sleep very well on airplanes, I might as well work on my loo review game. Is there anything that I haven't shown you in an airplane bathroom yet? Come to think of it, there is. Ew! I'm talking about the ceiling, of course. Even though this was filmed 2 weeks before things got really bad in the airline industry, I was still surprised to see this flight as full as it was. Yeah, a 50% load factor isn't good, but that was really good compared to the situation now. I just found out that Japan Airlines has suspended service to San Diego through mid-April at least, which is a major bummer. For those of you who aren't familiar with Japanese snacks, you're totally missing out. Not only is it an incredibly adventurous and curious feeling to rip open a bag of crunchy stuff from Japan, it's always delicious. Yeah, I'm up and about again since it's only 5 p.m. local San Diego time and I'm not sleepy at all. I'm also on the lookout for my buddy and fellow patron Chen because, I don't know, I'm sensing a disturbance in the Force, and wouldn't it be wild if he was on this flight too? Two hours to go now. I haven't slept a wink, and the pre-landing meal has just been served. It's rice again, which I love, but even better, there are no chopsticks in sight, which means that there will be no footage of me dumping clumps of food everywhere. Just as I expected, the food and service here in Japanese Airlines long-haul economy was very good. Turkish Airlines economy class food is still number one in my book, but this ain't bad. This ain't bad at all. So, what do you think so far? Does this look like a product that you would be comfortable in for more than 10 hours? Do me a favor, and let me answer that for you. Yes, you would very much enjoy Japan Airlines long-haul economy. And touchdown. Welcome to Narita. Local time is 4:37 p.m. and the runways here are a bit rougher than I remember. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the coolest and most distinguished list of people anywhere in 3, 2, 1. Actually, I just wanted to use that explosion sound effect again, and what better way to do that than by telling you how awesome my patrons are. To Lauren Colleagues, Aaron Slater, and everyone else, thank you so much. And of course, thanks to everyone else for watching all the way through to the end. I know that airline and travel content is the last thing on everyone's mind at the moment, so I do appreciate your support. Stay safe, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one.